Here is my mold, and what I'm doing is I take an eye pin and a pair of rolling pliers and roll the metal so that I can bend the end a little bit slightly so that it fits into the mold and hangs over the edge slightly, and that is where I will put the earring findings once I have poured my mold and it is dried or cured. And after I've painted it, I'll have a spot to hang the fish hook earring findings from. And now I'm mixing my Ultra Cal 30 with some water in a container, and I'm going to mix it and then pour it into the molds. And I like to use my gloved hand to make sure I'm mixing up all the clumps. And then I'll use a spoon so I don't overfill the molds, and try not to move the findings so that they kind of stay. I'll adjust them also, but for now I'm just gonna try to not overfill the mold, because after they're dried I sand down any impurities. And here I'm mixing a little extra, so I'll make some magnets so I don't waste it. And now I take a toothpick and I just try to adjust the findings, push them down into the Ultra Cal 30 as best as I can. Try to adjust them. And then this one I overbent, so I'm redoing it. And now I'm gonna fill up by the findings a little more. And Ultra Cal 30 is a gypsum product. And here I'm taking a popsicle stick and just tapping lightly so the findings don't move. So I'm just tapping to get it all uniform and bring any bubbles to the surface if there are any. Again, being careful not to move the findings, and then I'll go back and adjust with the toothpick and add a little more, just so it covers the findings so that when it hardens, they'll be secure. And this is a silicone mold. And these have set for about 1 hour, and now I'm removing them from the mold to see what we have. And they're still damp enough to remove any impurities with your finger right now. And this is the stage I also like to do my grinding with my Dremel tool because it's softer. So here they are. Here I take my Dremel and start creating the shape and thickness I want. It takes some time and practice. It's a lot of work, this process I do. And here I just take a nail file and start filing the edges and get into smaller areas. And here is the final result. Handmade from start to finish.